Welcome to Detroit. Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and three toes. I will beat your ass. You can drown them. And that's what we gotta be. That's who we have to be. Because that's our domain. That is our domain. Because we'll tread water as long as it takes to fucking bury you.
Takes the snap, turns, gives to Montgomery, right side, end zone, touchdown, Detroit Lions! Yes.
We are driven by Detroit.
Hello, Detroit Lions friends, fans, and family members. Welcome on back to yet another episode of MCM Motor City Mania. I'm your host, David T. Pike. And as always, we're diving on in. I'm not going to be around the bush, folks. Not one damn little bit. John Morton's ass is on the hot seat. I don't give a damn what anybody says. I have been probably one of the biggest, defenders. Tried to, play him up. Tried to really give an indication, a thought process that, you know what? Things will be the same when he became the offensive coordinator. And for the first half of the season, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's just a little bit of growing pains. Maybe it's just trying to figure everything out. Maybe it's just trying to, get everything stabilized, get everything going. But when the bye week hits, we'll be fine. No chance in hell that happened in the game we just saw against the Minnesota Vikings. Absolutely was an embarrassment. I'm going to just say this right now. Like my thumbnail says, John Morton lost the game for the Lions. You can say whatever the hell else you want. I don't give one rat's ass. I don't give a damn. John Morton is the reason we lost that game. You can point at the refs. You can point at this. You can point at that. It all comes back to John Morton. John Morton is the reason we lost that game. John Morton just literally stated a few days ago, when it was all about the conversation with Jameson Williams, that he had failed Jameson Williams. Wrong. Correction. You are not just failing Jameson Williams, you are failing the whole damn team. You're failing the whole team. Because you're not doing your job. Your job is to put the offense in a position to win. Your job is to put the offense in a position to score points, to be successful. And here's the bad part about the whole damn situation. There's literally only been one game, where the Lions offense has looked completely, totally dominant. One. Since then, it is like we have had to struggle just to get yards. Forget damn points. We're struggling to get yards. We're struggling to convert on third down. We're struggling to convert basic ass plays. I mean, for crying out loud, I've watched the Lions every single week. I've watched the Lions every single year since I was like, knee-high to a damn grasshopper. But there's one thing this year that is abundantly clear. There is no creativity with this offense right now. None whatsoever. We're not running any exotics. We're not running trick plays. We're not running explosive plays. We're not running anything that is putting defenses on their heels. We're not doing anything to keep defenses off balance. The offense is pathetically boring. The offense is not doing anything to try and make sure that defenses have to play a guessing game. I mean, when you literally take a look at how John Morton has called some of these games, it is predictable as freaking hell. Oh, we're going to run the ball on the first two plays. Then we're going to try and pass it. Or you know what? We might pass it and then we're going to run it 2 times. And it's like, dude, there's no mixing up of plays. We keep trying to run the same basic ass concepts and we're not getting anywhere. There's no design in this offense right now to even try and do anything that can throw defenses off. And I know some people, I know if Morton were to hear this, he'd be like, how can I run that when I can't even get basic stuff ran? I'm sorry, is that or is that not your job as the damn coach? Is that or is that not your job to try and get the offense to that level? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. That's his job. His job is to make sure the offense is running and being effective. It's not. It is sputtering. You've got a freaking Mustang freaking car with a small block 302 engine, and you are literally choking the ever-living life out of this offense. It's inexcusable. You've got Jahmyr Gibbs, you've got David Montgomery, you've got Amon-Ra St. Brown, you've got Sam Laporta, you got Isaac Tesla, you've got all these weapons, and it's being led by Jared Goff. And we are literally struggling to just score points. We are struggling to convert basic ass downs. And if it's not the plays that are struggling, it's then all of these stupid penalties that are being done. You can say what you want about the players, but it all goes back to the damn coach. The coach is supposed to make sure the players have the marching orders, the players are on the right page, they're understanding how to execute, and then they go out and execute. But when you literally take a look at that game we just played against the Vikings, absolutely sloppy, undisciplined as hell. And then, I'm just going to say this right now. For half a second, it looked like there was a glimmer of hope. A slight glimmer of hope. But any time that there was that glimmer of hope, Morton would find a way to just absolutely crush it with calling ridiculously stupid plays in the worst spots to do them. Perfect example. It is, we get the ball back. We're driving down the field. We've got, 3.5 minutes, something like that. Plenty of time to go down the field, get a score, make sure that we don't have to go in to the 2-minute warning and run any plays. And it looked like that we could have done that. We absolutely could have done that. But what does this joker decide to do? Oh yeah, you know what? We're driving down the field. We're getting plays. We're moving the ball. And then, on 3rd and 1, with 15 seconds or so, 20 seconds or so before the 2-minute warning hits, this dumbass decides to call a run play. Do you not know basic freaking football fundamentals? It's 2-minute drill. You're not running the damn ball. You have to throw the ball. Why? Because your ass has not done your job the previous, freaking 58 minutes of the damn game. But on 3rd and 1, you decide that you're going to try and run the ball. What damn sense does that make? Seriously, what damn sense does that make? You've now put the offense into a position where, by the way, it's 3rd and 1. Now we've got to try and pick this up after we come out of the 2-minute warning, which means now we've got to spend time after the 2-minute warning. Rather than, hey, you know what? We score before the 2-minute warning. Now we get to have an extra timeout. Think about that. If the Lions could have had an extra timeout and not used the 2-minute warning, who knows what could have happened in those last 2 minutes? But no, because John Morton decided to run the ball with 20 some odd seconds before the 2-minute warning, completely negated it. Absolutely, completely freaking negated it. I'm sorry. I have tried my best to be the optimist. I have tried my best to be the positive person when it comes to John Morton. But it's like, dude, I've watched freaking now 8 football games. And when only one game has shown a dominant offensive performance, that is unacceptable. It is inexcusable. It is a fireable offense here in Detroit. I don't give a damn if you've got young guards inside. I don't give a damn if you're the new offensive coordinator and you haven't called plays in 13, 14 years. You have all of these weapons. Use them! Stop being so damn predictable and basic. Your players, you're putting them in impossible positions to try and make plays. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. Good coaches put their players in a place, a chance to succeed. And when you put them in a place to succeed, you put them in a chance to have success, especially with the players that we have offensively, oh my God, they succeed. But when you constantly set them up for failure, they're going to fail more often than not. Yeah, sure, they can still succeed. But you know what? You should not be saying, oh, you know what? We're going to run this play, even though, you know what? That's what we do. Here's a new thought for you, John Morton. If you can't run the ball, stop running it until you can get some leeway with your offense. It makes no damn sense to try and run the ball when all damn day we can't run the ball. Think about that. We tried to run the ball all damn day against the Vikings. Kept trying to force it. Kept trying to give the ball to David Montgomery. Kept trying to give the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs. It wasn't working. At some point, you have to realize, it's just not our day. We can't run the ball. We're going to have to throw it. And while that might not be a thought that you want to deal with because your offensive line is having a hard time doing pass blocking, which that falls on Hank Fraley as a coach, so don't think that one escaped my measure either. But when you can't run the ball, the only option you have left is to throw the ball. And let's call it for what it is. When we were throwing the ball, at least, we were moving. I think we had, maybe 1, 2, 3 runs that were actually, 10 yards or more. You go back last year, we were popping off runs like they were freaking going out of style. It was like, oh, just blasé. There's a 10-yard run right there. There's an 8-yard run right there. There's a 12-yard run right there. It was just like, you're just stacking bills. Now it's like, with the best running back tandem in the entirety of the NFL, we are struggling to get 3, 4 yards. Most explosive running back in the NFL in Jahmyr Gibbs, and we cannot seem to find a way to get him open to find these, big gashes that we would like to have. Because when our offense is able to do that, that's when we're at our most dangerous. But what do we have? We keep running the same basic-ass plays. We keep doing the same basic-ass concepts. And then, to make matters worse, we have penalties, back-breaking, killing penalties. Oh, illegal formation. Oh, false start. Oh, holding. It's just like, dude, it's like, how is this acceptable? Here's the one part about this that absolutely is just, putting a huge ass question mark in my brain right now. You have all week, during the bye week, to work on, as Campbell would say, you tighten the screws, you get the belts all nice and lubricated, you get yourself in this mindset to say, okay, you know what? We're going to go in from the bye week, and we're going to set the ship right, and we're going to get back on track. And that's the performance you put out there? Think about it. The Lions had every freaking advantage in their favor going into this game. You had a quarterback that came in that hadn't been playing for almost a month and a half. You had the game at home. You had a bye week. You had a team that just got itself, its ass handed to it by the freaking Chargers. You had everything in your favor, and you still screwed it up. Unbelievable. Unacceptable. Inexcusable. Disgusting. I'm telling you this right now. John Morton, your ass is on the hot seat. And it's not just a little hot. It's not warm. It's scalding. Your lack of ingenuity, your lack of getting these players to do what we know they can do is inexcusable. You lost the game for the Detroit Lions due to your piss-poor performance with the bye week. You lost the game by not calling plays that made sense. You kept putting the players in positions to where they could not succeed. You can put everything else out there. The penalties, the poor execution. You know what that all is? That's all on coaching. It's that damn simple. Coaching is what helps players to, drown out all that mental bull crap. When you have a team that has been as successful as it has been for the last 3 years, just building and building and building, and then you come out of the bye week after having a ridiculously great all-round performance on the defense in, what was it, against the Buccaneers, and you put that out there? It's like, dude, how in the hell can you possibly, under any circumstances, think that this is acceptable? What makes it even worse is that he is being completely upstaged by Kelvin Shepherd. And that's not a knock against Shepherd. That is a huge kudo factor for Shepherd. First time ever that Kelvin Shepherd has been a defensive coordinator, and this defense is playing lights out better than this offense. John Morton was an offensive coordinator with the Jets. He's been an offensive coordinator in college. He's worked underneath some of the best offensive minds in the NFL business over the last 20-some years. And this is what you're doing? This is the product you're putting out on the field? No, sir. You need to get your ass freaking kicked. You need to get your mind right. You need to freaking spend more nights trying to figure out what the hell it is you're not doing right. Because this is not going to cut it. This is not going to get you to a Super Bowl. The defense is playing at a level to where you can. The offense is playing at a level where, like we just saw, we're barely being able to stay in games. This is against teams that we have in the past throttled. And now we're barely beating them or we're losing to them. No excuse. No excuse whatsoever. So for me, I'm not going to say John Morton needs to get fired yet, but boy, your ass is literally on a hot plate of a seat right now, and it is teetering on volcanic level temperature. You seriously need to figure out what you need to do to get this offense back to the way it used to be. Because right now, you're not doing it. You're wanting to say, oh, we're running the same stuff. We're trying to do things that the players like and what the players can succeed at. Obviously, you're not. Because if it's the same stuff that we had last year, it should be working. But yet, it's not. So, if you're not changing the plays, if you're not really doing anything different in that matter, my God, that means it falls on you. You're the problem, John Morton, not the players. Get your ass right. Gonna leave it at that. So, having said that, and having been all worked up, I'm gonna end this episode and say thank you all for watching yet another episode of MCM Motor City Mania. If you like what you saw, probably didn't, but you might have gotten a chuckle or two out of it or felt vindicated by it, highly encourage y'all to watch the next episode I got coming out. Also, if you like the content, hope to gain your subscription. And if you just subscribed and you forgot to do so at the time, or you subscribed in the past, forgot to do so at the time, want to highly encourage y'all to do this. Make sure you hit that bell notification icon so you guys never miss any more content I push out. Hope y'all are doing well. I know I'm not, especially against a team that we should have absolutely won against. But hopefully you can find something in your day to be happy about. But until the next time we meet, I just want to say God bless, and I'll see y'all in the next episode.